Getting back out on the road, one family is hoping to make its worst tragedy into an inspiration to make San Luis Obispo County parks more inclusive. Let's go back live to Nipomo, where KCOY 12's Janelle Padilla has an update on Jack's Imagination Park. Janelle.
That's right. There's an organization out here in Nipomo that really takes care of their own, especially when facing challenges. They saw a need for a place where children of all different types of abilities can go and just enjoy being a kid. And so that plan is now underway.
Jack Ready Imagination Park is in the works to become the community's first universally accessible park, aimed at giving kids of all abilities the opportunity to play in a safe, beautiful place.
The idea to have an all-access playground where kids of all types of abilities can come in and enjoy side by side all of the different features and functions of the playground, I think is very important.
1 in every 10 children in San Luis Obispo County has special needs, whether it's a physical disability, serious illness, injury, or birth defect.
It's always important for me to try and build community, and I think that that's one of the things that this park does.
Jack's Helping Hand is the organization behind the park, founded by a couple who suffered the unimaginable.
The son Jack, who unfortunately passed away at a very young age because of a cancer and inoperable tumor. And after that, they saw a need in the community for helping people in time of need.
Located on 33 acres on the Nipomo Mesa, it will include 3 phases. The first centered around equestrian therapy, the next a playing field with the all-access playground, and another for multiple-use courts.
Someone in a wheelchair is going to be able to come and be on a merry-go-round. We're going to have a small zip line. There's going to be some swings.
They are now trying to land more funding through grants to continue building their vision.
The organizers want to collaborate with the community, so they're holding a couple of open houses so people can tour the facilities and give their input and also just pitch new ideas to make the plan even better.
Yeah, I've been out there before a couple years ago. It's an amazing location. I know it's taken a long time to get that the park. It will take a long time to finally get it built, but it will certainly be worth the wait, and it's just going to be an amazing addition not only to Nipomo but also San Luis Obispo County, the Central Coast for that matter.
Absolutely.
Coming up, I'm going to take a look at a group of dedicated folks here in Nipomo that work to preserve and maintain and improve the Old Town. Plus, we're going to talk to the president of the Nipomo Little League as we get ready for Friday Night Lights. Got players warming up. And look at the barbecue here. Chicken teriyaki bowls on the grill here, or the chicken is, and it's all part of what we call Friday Night Lights here in Nipomo. We'll have that and much more when we return. Welcome back. KCOY 12 is on the road tonight in Nipomo Little League for Friday Night Lights. I'm Dave Alley alongside Janelle Padilla, and we're going to talk about what this event is all about. To do that, we've got Nipomo Little League President, Mr. Brian Jones. And
hi, Brian.
Hi. Brian, it's great to see you.
Well, Brian, we're out here for Friday Night Lights. Can you tell us a little bit about this and how it's going this season?
Yeah, so Friday Night Lights started as an opportunity to enhance our juniors division, which is our 13 and 14-year-olds. We wanted to get the league excited about coming out and playing and doing something a little bit different. We started to engage some of our younger divisions as well, and the community started coming out, and we've got a lot of folks out there. We've been a lot of folks, probably 150 plus people every Friday night, and making some money for the league as well as gaining some excitement for the teams.
You know, Brian, this is the 60th anniversary of Nipomo Little League. You're first as president. You've overseen a lot of changes, some improvements here at the fields. Tell us what those are and really who's made it all possible.
Yeah, so certainly without the business community, we wouldn't be able to do anything we've done here. We put a lot of money into the fields, a lot of time, but that doesn't happen without a lot of sponsors from all the local businesses, all the way from Rio Grande all the way down to Santa Maria. We've been able to rebuild. We rebuilt 4 of our dugouts. We rebuilt 2 of our scoreboards. We replaced all the lights up here on the upper field. But, you know, there's a lot of volunteer hours that go into that. We're not just writing checks to people to do work. This whole community is chipped in, and it's been really great in bringing everybody together.
The best part about Nipomo Little League is what?
All the people, right? We're a smaller community, so we know everybody who comes out here. We coach their kids. Some of those kids are now at Nipomo High School, and they're coming back and seeing what we're doing here. younger brothers and sisters are coming up, and it's a real community activity.
It is, and this is one of the best parts about it. Friday Night Lights. Thank you, Brian. You got a big game to coach. It's a championship game for the juniors division.
That's right. Thanks
the White Sox and the Astros. We'll see you back at 6 o'clock. You know, Janelle, just like Nipomo Little League here, you know, there's a lot that happens here in Nipomo. A lot of what gets done is through the efforts and hard work of volunteers, and that's especially true for a dedicated group of people that work very hard to preserve, maintain, and enhance a very special part of this very unique community. The times are changing in Old Town Nipomo.
There's all kinds of projects going on. There's always something going on here in Old Town.
Yet this part of the community also remains firm, rooted in its past.
I love it because it's small, it's quaint.
Old Town lies east of Highway 101 along Teff Street and Thompson Avenue. It's slower than the bustling west side, but shines bright as a source of Nipomo pride.
It's beautiful. You know, we need to have our community look nice and have people come down here and, you know, visit.
Dedicated to maintaining and improving this area is the all-volunteer group Old Town Nipomo Association.
We apply for a lot of grants, and there's businesses and individuals here that give their time and money.
That funds various upgrades, projects, and activities.
You see the sidewalks and the old lamp posts here in Old Town. That's courtesy of, you know, hard work that the Old Town Nipomo Association put in.
Other additions include benches, flower barrels, and just recently, an old-fashioned clock. And in the near future, the long-planned Jim O. Miller Park.
It'll just be a 1-acre parcel where people can pull off the side of the road and hang out. Some of the main features of the park is going to be the Veterans Memorial. There's also going to be a 35-foot diameter gazebo. Dorothea Lange Memorial marker is going to be on the corner.
In addition to the Old Town Association, there are also several other area nonprofits that work hard to improve this part of Nipomo, oftentimes working together in collaboration.
When various groups can come together, they all have the same objective, you know, keep Nipomo a nice place, make Nipomo a better place.
A place like no other on the Central Coast.
It's just a good feeling to know that we live in a place where people care, and I think that's what makes us special, is everyone cares.
Yeah, they certainly do, and there's a lot, as we heard, that takes part in Old Town. We've got the 4th of July parade coming up, Cruise Night in August, Paul Teixeira Community Dinner in November, and the Nipomo Christmas family celebration in December. It's really simply, it's a great community to be part of.
Yeah, lots of exciting things coming up. Well, you know, the weather out here is just really doing us
spectacular.
Spectacular.
You know what? Nipomo, it has been said many times, has the best weather in the entire country, and I won't complain.
We took off our jackets. It's great out here. Well, let's go ahead and check in on the weather or the forecast with Jason Stiff.
It's definitely been a sunscreen kind of day for much of Nipomo, as well as
There's still more to show you from On the Road live in Nipomo.
We're at Nipomo Little League for Friday Night Lights. We'll have that and much more coming up right after the break.
Welcome back. Dave, Allie, and I are live in Nipomo here at the Little League game, gearing up to get started. I just want to remind you guys, for the Jack Reddy Imagination Park, they are having those open houses next month, June 5th and June 22nd, and they would love for the community to come out and collaborate with them.
Yeah, certainly mark that on your calendar. You know, we're actually on the field here, Juniors Field, Nipomo Little League, Friday Night Lights. This field will have plenty of action in a half an hour. We've got a game at 6 o'clock. It's a championship game between the Astros, who are on the field warming up right now, and the White Sox. Again, Juniors Division, that's the highest level here in Nipomo Little League, the junior high students, and it's going to be a big game. Crowd's starting to come in, and it's going to be packed and very exciting here in just a few minutes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and head back into the studio for a look at the weather with Jason.
we have some really